Looks like we're live. Hello, everybody. And welcome to another episode of Fizzle Streams. Tonight, we're going to be playing something a little different. And checking out Stories Untold. Make sure everything's set up properly. I am streaming on the Nintendo Switch for the first time ever. So that's fun. The House Abandoned, Episode 1. Revisiting a family home after years of absence, a man discovers more about himself through an old text adventure game. Ooh-wee. So yeah. The House Abandoned, interactive horror adventure. The House Abandoned by No Code. You pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it's idyllic as you remember from all that time ago. You remember being told to look in the glove box before going in. It's good to be back. I'm gonna look around, why not? It's a nice clean car. Not much to see, but there is a glove box. The glove box is closed, but appears to be unlocked. Nice clean car, not much to see, but there is a glove box. Alright, let's open the glove box. Inside is a key and a handwritten note from Dad. You take both. Let's check out the note. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi, son. Hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you." Don't know why I went so fast, but okay. Gonna look outside. Nothing unusual about that. Alright, yeah. Might as well, go. Yeah, that makes sense. Open the car door and step out. The house is grand, set perfectly amongst the trees. In front of you is the front door, and the yard stretches around the side of the house. The trees stretch up into the night sky. There's the house and the yard. The lights are all off. No one else is here. The spacious yard extends around to the back of the house, a great place to relax in the long summers. Might as well go to the yard. You take a walk around the yard. The yard has been well maintained. You spent a lot of time here with your family on holiday trips. Good memories. You see a generator on the back wall of the house. Use generator. Switch the generator on and it whirs to life. The house is still dark. You walk back around to the front of the house. Alright, let's use the key on the front door. Insert the key and turn. The door lock clicks open. You step inside the front door. You enter the house to the hallway. It's dark and you can't see anything. You feel a light switch next to the door, however. Can't see much in this dark, but you do find a light switch. Use the switch. You flick the switch and the lights come on. The hallway is now brightly lit. There's access to the kitchen and living room here, as well as a set of stairs going up. The hallway is a pleasant welcome to the home, airy and fresh. Yeah, nothing unusual about the living room. So they all say. Let's check out the kitchen first, why not? You walk into the kitchen. It's tidy and well kept. There's a door to a utility room, but otherwise it's just a kitchen. It's very clean and tidy, not been used in a while. The utility room door is locked. You have no idea where the key could be. Well, looks like there's nothing here, so back to the hallway. Let's go to the living room, why not? You step inside the living room. A spacious and comfortable living room. We spent a lot of good time in here playing board games with the family. Warm and inviting. There's nothing here of interest. Look at the games. A selection of board games, some bizarre ones that the kids loved but the parents didn't understand. Can I open the board games? Nope. Okay. I guess back out to the hallway. And upstairs. You walk upstairs to the landing. The stairwell landing. There's a bathroom and 2 bedrooms, yours and your sister's. Pictures adorn the walls. Images of happy times. A standard landing. There's picture frames covering one wall. Family photos and holiday snaps. Our happy family. To the bathroom we go. You were in the bathroom. There's not much to note, but it's all in good order. The bathroom is clean. A large mirror sits above the sink. Look in the mirror. Is your reflection looking good? So eventually we need to make our way up to the attic, right? Or no, he found something in the attic. Maybe I'll check the note out again real quick. Read the note. Hope you enjoy your break. You need to fire up the generator, run back to get power and lights. Found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy. Okay. So we don't need to go to the attic. That's already taken care of. Let's go check out the landing again. And I guess sister's room before we go into our room to figure out what was in the attic. You walk into your sister's old room. Your sister's room is in perfect condition, untouched since the last time you had seen her. Posters of her heroes and some of her own attempts at art adorn the walls. A few shelves are crammed full of trophies. Her bed is drowned under a pile of colorful, soft toys. A real nostalgia trip. There's also a large wardrobe in the corner of the room. The door is slightly ajar. It's difficult to see the bed for all of the soft toys. Every soft toy she's ever owned. Posters of all her favorite pop stars mixed with some of her own art. She was pretty good. Trophies. She won a lot of trophies for dance and gymnastics. Talented girl. Alright, let's check out the wardrobe, I guess. A little bit closer. A large clothes wardrobe. Unusually, the door is slightly ajar. She never liked you going through her stuff. I can get stuff. Get bed. Don't understand. Yeah, of course you don't. Get toys. You wouldn't dare touch anything in here. She would kill you. Get posters. Yeah, it's same thing. Use wardrobe. It is empty, apart from a pile of scattered photographs at the bottom. Look at the photographs. They are all identical. A forest road at night. You put them back. Can I actually take them with me if I use get? Nope. It just looks at them again. Forest road at night. Well, I guess there's nothing else here for us to find, so... Wait a minute. I'll theorize about that later. Back to the landing. Let's go to our room, I guess. You walk into your old room. Your old bedroom. So many good memories in here, and it's been preserved so well. On the desk is a gift-wrapped box. It's a standard bedroom. A desk, a wood-grain TV, the usual. A large gift-wrapped present. The tag says your name on it. Look at the television. A good few years old now, but still works like new. And let's look at the desk. Your good old desk. A little dusty, but still very sturdy. I guess let's open this gift. You unwrap the gift excitedly. You can't believe it. Dad has found your old computer. A Futuro 128K plus 2. Shit. What did the rest of that say? Plus 2. It's been preserved well in the attic and hopefully still works. There we go. Yes. On your desk is a Futuro 128K plus 2 computer and a copy of The House Abandoned. It's all still to be set up, though. It's getting meta. It's a Futuro with tape loader and a copy of The House Abandoned. Look at the game. It's a new horror game called The House Abandoned. Looks ace. Alright, let's use the computer. You start to plug in the various cables and leads. The computer's all set up and ready to go. There's a game here too. Open the game. Nope. Okay, use the game. Put the cassette in the computer and press play. Now it's all flipped upside down like some sort of, the upside down from Stranger Things. Get out, it sings. Tell you to get out. Pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it's clearly neglected. You remember being told to check the glove box before going in. You can't stand to be near this place. You're in the car. You don't want to get out. There's a glove box. The glove box is closed, but appears to be unlocked. Inside is a key and a handwritten note from Dad. You take both. You don't recognize the handwriting. It says, get out, get out, get out, get out, the car, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. You pull up to the driveway. Yeah. Clearly neglected. Everything's twisted. It's the key to the house. Can I look outside before I go out? Nothing unusual about outside. So, let's use the car door and... I wonder if I used the car, if I could, just leave. Anyways, I pry open the warped door to my car and fall out onto the ground. The house looks abandoned. There's a yard to the side, wood creaks in the wind, and all happy memories are gone from this place. There is no love here. The lights are off. Windows are broken. There's the front door and a yard. The yard feels cramped. It's been used as a dumping ground for rubbish and waste. It's disgusting. The door appears to be locked. You step through the debris to the backyard. The grass is overgrown, and weeds crawl up the side of the house. It's not a nice place to be. You clutch the note, needing to look around. There's an old generator next to you. The old generator can supply power to the house. Look at the house. The woodwork is rotting. The paint is peeling. What if I look at the note again? The note now reads a bunch of gibberish. I wonder if that changes on every single screen, or only certain ones. Anyways, let's use this generator. Oh hey look, we got power back. Even though, technically, yeah, I guess it's a haunted game and all, so... Even without power, that's gonna work, but... Also... Yeah. The pictures have changed as well. There isn't much fuel, but the generator starts up. Alright, back around to the house. Front of the house. The lights are off. Windows are broken. Yeah, okay. Use the key on the front door. You unlock the door. The click of the lock hurts to hear. You reluctantly step inside the front door. Pitch black, but your senses are punished more by the smell. Stale air and damp. This could not be less inviting. The note burns in your hands. You feel compelled to read it over and over. It's too dark to read, but it feels weird to the touch. Fumbling around the wet walls, you find a light switch. Afraid of what you might see, you flick the light switch. The lights flicker on and off. The walls are falling apart after years of neglect or work. Fuck me. Upstairs, the sound of an alarm clock blaring. Someone else is in this house. That can't be. There's like a little snippet of something before this started. Oh god. Stop. Stop the alarm clock. That was loud. Somehow the alarm clock stops. You're still in the hallway. The noise has stopped, but you feel a presence. Someone's in the house. They should not be here. There's a kitchen and a living room adjacent, and stairs leading up. The note feels disgusting in your hands. I can't read the note. It's bleeding. There are stairs and doors to kitchen and living room. Into the kitchen. The kitchen stinks and feels completely unfamiliar. The tabletops are rusted metal and there's a carcass on the table. There's writing on the wall. The utility room door has a red X painted on it. There seems to be writing on the wall in what looks like blood. In blood, the number 1986 is smeared across the wall. You look closer, but you can't tell what it is or what it was. I can eat. Can I eat the carcass? Look at the utility room real quick. There's a red X on the door. You assume it's paint. Yeah, it must be paint. Feels like the note. Speaking of the note, let's read that again. You still bleeding? The paper now feels like fabric. It's covered in blood. You can just make out the words. There is nothing for you here. Alright, touch the carcass. Absolutely not. It might be an animal, but you aren't. Eat the carcass. You are disappointed in yourself for even going there. Open the carcass? Not able to do that. Touch the utility room? No. Alright. Well, let's leave behind everything in here to go back to the hallway. Your shoes are wet. That's good. Oh, hey. I didn't even notice that changed to 999. Did these change anymore? I think they're still just the same different from before. To the living room we go. You enter the living room. Although hardly an appropriate term, the furniture is threadbare and worn. The note is fixed in your mind. Dread fills the pit of your stomach. This is not a nice place. The note, always changing, now reads, "Get through this. I don't care if you want to or not." Run down and empty, abandoned, and for good reason. The furniture looks disgusting. There's no way you would sit on it. The games are in disarray. Pieces are missing, and the boxes are moldy. Use the furniture. No chance. Alright, yeah. Back to the hallway and upstairs we go. You head up the stairs. They creak. Same but different. The landing has access to your sister's room, your room, and the bathroom. Behind a door, the phone starts to ring. You don't understand. Neither can he. You hear him answer the phone. Your mind hurts and you taste iron. Voices spill out of the phone into the room. Whoever's in there should not be there. You need to hang up the phone. I do. whoever would consider the worst. Relief. Same but different. Landing has access to your sister's room, your room, and the bathroom. Pictures are all over the wall, but something is different about them. The landing is bare and worn. Photos adorn the wall, all misaligned. The pictures are of your family. The eyes have been scored out on all. Nothing unusual about that stuff. Look at the note again, though. Note is reacting. Get in the door, get in the room, get in, do it, go. You enter the bathroom. The bathroom feels disgusting. Every surface is covered in a layer of oily grime. The sink is a haven for all kinds of bugs. A broken mirror hangs above the dirty sink. Taps rusted in position. It's disgusting. Grime and dead bugs. The taps won't budge. You can't bear to look at yourself. The note is impossible to read due to the black oil that now covers it. Yeah, I can't use the sink because everything's all rusted up. Back to the landing. Jennifer's room is boarded up. You can't bear this. You are not able to do that. I can't open my room. Can I just go to my room? The door is bolted shut with a 4-digit combination lock. There's nothing unusual about the lock. Use the lock. You grab the lock. The lock is rusted, not used in years. The key in your hand weighs heavy, the note heavier. You grab the lock and can now input the code. 1986. The lock clicks open. I'm not able to open my room. The door is closed. I literally... Open door. You open the bedroom door. Hi. Are you sure there's nothing unusual about my room right now? You enter your bedroom. The bedroom feels utterly familiar. The walls are damp, but you've been here before. In front of you, a lone person sits in front of a computer screen. The lamp is on. The clock reads 99.99. You shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. You grip the note tight. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. You haunt every step I take, even in this place. It was out of my hands, but still you punish me. I missed the last part of that. There's nothing left to do. I'm consumed and confused. This has to end now. I can be with you now. Oh. No. No! No! End it. You are pathetic. It was all your fault. Say it. No. Oh, please stop. I'm innocent. It was all my fault. Say it. I didn't do it. Just say it. Wasn't me. That Shaggy song. Just say it. Why me? Just say it. I think you know where this is going. It was all my fault. Finally. So yeah, that was a nice short little experience. Kind of a remastered version of... Apparently that one came out as a free download a while back. And this is kind of an anthology collection. A bunch of different little horror stories. I don't know how related to each other. They may be. But I say let's just continue right on in to the lab conduct and see what that one's all about. A scientist is asked to perform a series of tests on a strange artifact within a rundown lab. Gradually, however, those tests become more and more uncomfortable.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Oh boy. This should be interesting. Experiment number 1, internal analysis. Subject J, 1986 mem is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact and determine its internal structure. So X moves me along to the experiment. Huh. How do I X-ray stuff, though? Turn this on. Variable laser generation unit. Digital signal generator. There's so many knobs to fiddle with. Where do I even start? Red X. Tech. Sync Master. I have a drill here. Here we go. There's the X-ray. It's a heart. We have discovered a heart. Infrared. X-ray. Here we go. Awaiting X-ray data. How do I do things? It just really plops you in here. X-ray trigger unit. There we go. Charge ready. And green button.
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. If you are ever unsure, all output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
Experiment complete. Experiment 2, surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Okay, laser generation. Low-level red. I have no idea about what laser nanometers are. Low level would be low number, right? Or is it the opposite? Fuck. Let's try 10 nanometers. What are you? You're just a drill, right? So eventually I'm just gonna have to drill into this fucking heart that's just in here. I don't need to X-ray anything again. So I don't need any of this stuff. Does kind of change. It's just audio stuff. The power's on, but how do I actually activate it? Hold on. I can actually dick around with this. Whoopsie daisy. Forgot about that. Alright, let's go with laser. Here we go. Required apparatus. Camera, monitor set to RGB. And set the wavelength. Red is 650. Yes, okay, so it is opposite. Smaller number, higher frequency. So 650 nanometers. Monitor set to RGB, which is what I had it to. Camera is on. Alright. So, I just gotta dial this in to that. And put you back over to that. And then badoop.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try a higher frequency.
Experiment complete. Use the green laser. So that would be 510 nanometers. All in the name of science.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
The blue laser. $455.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
Experiment number 3. Resonant frequency. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. That should be pretty easy. I don't think I need the manual for that. I no longer need the laser. So let's do this on. It needs to be a sine wave. Which I think it's that one. What was the frequency though again? And then this has to be on and at a gain of 1. $250 Hertz. Sine, I was right, okay. That's what I thought. 250 on a sine wave. Brilliant.
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
Experiment complete. Okay. Increase the frequency to 500 hertz and an amplifier gain of 5. 500.
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? Is there risk of damage? What about a volunteer? Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
Alright. Cool. Nice to know I'm disposable. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Switch to square wave, maintaining current frequency and gain. Square wave would be this one. Because it's got square angles. Does not like that, apparently.
Seeing good activity on this side. Seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us and keep going.
Do I? Do I really, though? Okay, maintain the gain and the square waveform. Bring it up to 1 kilohertz. Double it, basically. Okay. For science! Here we go.
Full activity registering. We did it. Can you hear us? You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
The protective casing is off. Proceed to drill the surface. I don't need this off on anymore. Let's go ahead and turn that noisiness off.
How do you feel? Don't be scared. We have the situation under control.
Do you though?
Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
I don't think you really do. Contact. Make contact with the artifact. Open the test chamber. This surely could not go wrong.
Stay calm. You're doing fine. Don't be afraid. I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. It's time to remember.
That was loud.
Don't try to speak. Stay calm. You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
Huh. Memory retrace. You wake up in the cryopod.
Remarkable. You can navigate its memories. Use the computer. Work your way through.
You wake up in the cryopod, struggling against gravity. You force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. I am going to reduce the volume slightly, because this one seems a little bit louder than the last one. The craft is broken beyond repair. There's wreckage all around. An airlock door is locked tight, and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. The ship has been torn apart on its final journey. Very little is salvageable from this. Systems are largely destroyed and unusable. The airlock manual controls are locked shut. It requires a security override. The monitor blinks, demanding attention. The system looks usable. Use the computer then. You tap at the screen and the airlock door splutters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here. Less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
Squeeze through.
This is incredible. Are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your ship. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. A crash site. Smoke billows from the downed ship. exterior lights flickering on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. Wreckage surrounds you. Some of this metal will have to be moved in order to free yourself. There's no going home in this. The symbols and writing on the ship are barely visible anymore. You don't recognize any of the star patterns above you. The lights are blinding. You can make out silhouettes, but you'll need to move some of the surrounding wreckage for a better view. The writing partially shows the name of the ship. Omnis tua culpa. These words will haunt you. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. You squint at the light, trying to shield your visor lens at the same time. It's a circle of artificial lights, set up around you to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Some sort of mask covers its face. It beckons you to approach. Go to the sky, run away. Memory, action, unavailable. Command not recognized. Get the figure then. That's all we can do.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far.
Oh, that's
You should be proud of
comforting.
yourself.
We awake. The room is silent only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. We are in a bed, in a small and artificially lit room, with a single door. There's some sort of writing pinned to
This
the wall.
doesn't add up. We didn't put this entity in quarantine. It expired at the crash. Whose memories are these? When did this happen?
Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest. They have tortured us. A cushioned horizontal surface. On each side, a metal or alloy barrier, presumably to stop you from falling out. Stuck together are a series of flat sheets with symbols across them. Some sort of writing. A series of wires leave the machine and run across to our chest, attached in different places. We aren't sure if the black fluid is going in or coming out. Collective discomfort. The door in the corner looks atmospherically sealed shut. The screen didn't give anything away, flashing symbols in what could be numbers and rhythm. that. Let's try to get the wires out of us.
What just happened? What's that alarm?
There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
Find out what's going on.
I like that. We yank at the wires protruding from our chests. Together we all scream in pain. This action sets off an alarm, echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Who's the door?
Doctor, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God. That vision. It's not a memory, it's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. The door closes behind us and a lock clamps shut. We are alone. / together. It's some sort of preparation room. There are markings on more sheets, with a door and a window on one side. The door we came through has been locked shut, and the other door had an orange alarm light above it. In the center of the room, a table holding only a small device taken from your, its, my, our ship. It was an access code terminal for a wide connection, allowing commanders to commandeer other hosts. Only you, I, we have access to these codes. It's time to use them. A metal and wood table, atop a small device taken from the ship. Thick glass, almost mirrored on one wall next to the door. In the next room, a human is connected to a sphere by its eye. He must come too. There are 2 doors, the one we came in through and an entrance to another area. Both are locked.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
Huh.
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Shit, what am I supposed to do here? How do I figure that out? That one, that one, that one. That one? I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, here we go. Oh, that is not pleasant. I think rather than deal with that fuckery, I may just fucking look this shit up. Story is Untold. Lab conduct. Code. Not subjecting anybody to more of those flashy lights that I have to. Okay, so it should be this one. It should be that one. You. And there. Okay.
They're all free. They're converging. It's over. Mr. Asian, please don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please, don't do something you'll regret. Wait. One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
All right. I definitely enjoyed that one pretty much overall. Not a huge fan of that final puzzle on figuring out exactly how to input the code, but I think on that note, I might call it here for now. I'll probably do another episode of this at some point in the near future where I finish up episode 3 and 4, the station process in the last session, as another little 2-pack. But I think for right now, I'm gonna go watch The Fly. It's been a long ass time, and I'm in a kind of Cronenberg style mood. Good old Jeff Goldblum. Anyways, on that note, hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll be back with more at some point in the near future. Hope you're having a wonderful day or evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. And as always, don't be a douche pickle. Catch y'all on the next stream.